Hello, fellows and gentlemen and ladies, regardless of fucking, that was an ass intro. Hello, people, regardless of gender. Welcome to your tidbit for the day. I have a pretty hilarious test coming up tomorrow, which I have to laugh at, obviously. So this video is gonna be a very short one, so I can adequately fucking prepare and get myself in the zone for that. But today's tidbit, a very quick one, which is actually gonna help me on it tomorrow, is gonna be to hydrate. I know, very, very simple sounding tip, but most people are fucking it up if you look at the statistics. Here we have a regular ass glass of water, probably fucking tap water, so probably has estrogenics in it. This is, I don't know where I got this stock photo from, and this is a picture of Tahiti with Dutch here, because they almost made it there, and Tahiti has some pretty nice looking water. So this video is all about hydration, as you can guess from 20 seconds ago where I explicitly stated that it will be about hydration. There are a few steps to this, pretty much 2 or 3 depending on how you look at it. Number one is, at a minimum, get in your fucking water, okay? The amount of people, and I'm self-reporting here, I am the amount of people who just does not fucking drink enough water throughout the day is absolutely baffling. It's free, it's inexpensive as shit. That just contradicted itself. Well, it's not free. It's easy. It's inexpensive as shit, and pretty much anyone in a developed nation can do it. Now, here's a note that I do have to make: being hydrated with shitty ass government tap water is better than being dehydrated. But if you can, drink filtered water or fucking bottled if you can afford that consistently. Glass bottle if you can, afford that. Then you're really cool. But basically, just keep something with you at all times, pretty much throughout the day to drink. Now, the recommendations, this is for a fucking active, mostly grown male, so at least like fucking 16, obviously. Don't be 10 years old listening to this advice and get like, what's like water intoxication? What's the scientific name for it? I don't know. When you get like, when you get all fucking bloated and shit and then you have an aneurysm and then you die. Yeah, don't have that. But if you're a mostly grown fucking male, right, and you're exercising daily, then 3/4 to a gallon a day should be realistic, reasonable, and like the minimum that you should start with, to be honest. The half a gallon recommendation troll that the US government recommends is like, yeah, it's fine. Like, you won't die. But it's like, come on, man. Most people aren't even getting that. And even if you do reach that, you can probably do with a bit more. Watch the Team 30 Alpha video if you want a more in-depth explanation, because he does not have a calculus test coming up. He had that several years ago, so he has more time to explain it to you than I do now. But basically, start off with that amount. Again, if you're exercising actively, fucking doing all those cool shit, and you're mostly, like, developed. Now, here's the kicker that most people, except for Paris Butler, Bald Omni Man, forget about, is that this isn't just water, right? If you just shit down a bunch of water and expect yourself to be fully good to go for, like, all eternity, that's probably not the case. This also includes your electrolytes. Now, on drinks, the scam fucking label that's supposed to make you buy it more is like electrolytes added for a taste and shit like that. And it never really goes into depth about what that is. Electrolytes basically do a bunch of cool things, among which are helping your body absorb and actually utilize the water. Now, the 3 ones that you have to worry about are sodium, you fucking salt your shit. Potassium, you eat a potato and a leafy green and like a coconut and coconut water and fucking have a banana, or yeah, and you should be good. And magnesium, I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking clue off the top of my head what contains magnesium. That's why you can Google it. Wonderful. These three, you should be set. And if you have like a normal person diet, a normal person, not as an average person, but in what a normal person should be eating, then you should be getting most or all of the other electrolytes, which make up a much smaller fraction of what you need. So these three are the main ones that you should not research, because it's pretty simple. Fucking drink your fucking coconut water and put some salt in your food, and then Google whatever the fuck has magnesium, and then you should be good with your electrolytes. The benefits of this are that, once again, it's going to allow your body to utilize the water. It's like whenever you have like well, Gatorade, it's to a lesser extent, because Gatorade is just fucking glycerin mixed with sugar and like other shit. But if you have like a body armor or some shit, there's like some effect that like you can feel, kind of, and that's the electrolytes in it. It's like, it feels like it fucking hydrates you better than just regular normal ass water. and it is because of those electrolytes that are in it. Now, in addition to this, is carbs. This is why most sports drinks have carbohydrates in it. It's not because believe it or not, it's not because they want you to become obese and, the evil companies are putting sugar in that. Surprisingly, most of the times that is the case, but in this case, carbs actually have the same purpose of drawing in a shitload of water, being able to utilize it better. They work together to give you energy and shit. And therefore, that is why when all the sports drinks, except for Prime, because Prime is fucking retarded, have like a shitload of carbs, fast digesting, that, what's it called? Work in unison with all these other things to keep you hydrated, among other things. Now, if you do not want to spend $2.35 on a body armor that has God knows what and has been assembled in some fucking factory in Cantonese region, then what can you do at home? Now, I just saw a Hersoviak video about this, and it is basically an extremely super secret Steve Reeves Silver era fucking very top secret bodybuilding drink pre-workout of the ages. Are you ready? It's a fucking lemonade that you salt and you make with honey. I know, insane. This is basically gonna give you most, if not all, of what was mentioned over here. So you just fucking take a good amount of water, filtered obviously. You squeeze in a whole lemon, make sure to not waste any juice, fucking squeeze that guy well. And then put in about like a tablespoon or so of honey, which should be about 22 grams. And then you fucking salt it like a big pinch. You don't have to get fucking fancy with it. Don't have to get kosher salt for this. Use some pink salt, table salt, whatever you have laying around. And then you mix that up, you have that before your workout, and you're fucking golden. And I'm not going to be having that before the test because that would break the intermittent fasting rule that I'm most likely going to set out and do. But if you're looking for a nice, cheap alternative to a pre-workout and to be hydrated as shit, and maybe you don't know what's going on with your life, but you're just not having enough water, hopefully this answered some things for you, and I will get ready and prepare for the hilarious test about anti-differentiation through various means. Have a good night.